Meghan Markle, it appears that she does have still some friends within inside the British royal family. But who are they, and suddenly why have they become firm friends once again? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Welcome back to our green room in Westminster Live Studios in Westminster, London. Now, the reason we're back inside is simply, well, summer's returned in a ferocious way. I can't believe this summer, can you? But as I say, let's focus on the positives. It's the start of a new day. Hope you're all fine and welcome and dandy. Do let me know what you think about these particular breaking news stories that are coming out of London today. And as ever, as I always say, back to your royal story. Now, it does appear something of a shocking fact because Meghan Markle, the former actress of cable TV world, seemingly still has some good connections within the British royal family. Now, we saw recently Duchess Sarah Ferguson, or Fergie as she's affectionately known here in the United Kingdom, still supporting Meghan Markle. Nothing wrong with that. They've both got books out, or books still to come. And of course it does shows how caring Sarah is, but it's the connection that Meghan made with her brand new incentive 40 times 40, because she's had the endorsement of another royal over here in the United Kingdom, and it hasn't gone down well. And let me explain the reasons why. As we saw, as Meghan hit 40 or somewhere there around, it does appear that people are still reaching out and trying to be at least civil and connect. We saw Her Majesty the Queen, as I told you the other day, being rather gracious, sending good birthday wishes alongside other senior members of the family. But you did see slight coldness in the messages, It's very basic, and you can imagine how someone approached Prince William and Catherine and said, well, we've got to send a tweet. I bet that conversation lasted a long time. But it's all focused really on Sarah Ferguson's daughter, Princess Eugenie, who basically has reached out and endorsed Meghan's new incentive, all about reaching out to women for 40 minutes who are suffering, maybe looking for a new job. Well, she put a nice, well, shall we say, endorsement on her Instagram stories. Now, this created ructions basically, but I'm not so sure why it would do, simply because Eugenie and Beatrice are very close to Prince Harry, and as we know, he also stayed at Frogmore Cottage when he came over for the unveiling of that statue to his mother, so we know there's a connection. And we told you also that both of the daughters of Prince Andrew are very supportive of Her Majesty the Queen. Now, some could say that they're just cutting it down the middle and taking no sides, and sometimes in an argument that's possibly the best way. But the fact that, of course, someone reached out and connected back to Meghan and said, yep, I'm happy to support you, was something of a shock to all the senior royals. And it's interesting to note, isn't it, that Meghan didn't reach out, for instance, to Catherine, Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, or indeed somebody like Sophie Wessex, all very successful people in their own right. Princess Eugenie does make her own living, but is somewhat of a low-key royal. But nonetheless, very clever move by Meghan moving forward to show the world at least that someone remains on her side over here in the very heart of Windsor. Now, that remains to be seen exactly how long, but for Meghan, I'd say an own goal. Neil Sean, Westminster, London.